even when they kill me. They can never take the game from a young G. Stop. Hammer time. If you're looking for a fool, you can pass me. No funky footsteps here, so don't even ask me. That's why.
Your favorite rap song?
Ice Cube.
What about, oh, no, I'm not going to ask you because you're going to say something by Raw Fusion. Okay, what's your favorite rap jam?
It's Yours. That's old. No one would know that.
T.Y. Rock.
Can't Touch This by MC Hammer.
Okay, and why do you like that one?
Because it's raging and he's funky. Funky dance steps.
Now, okay, no, but there's parents out there listening to this that think he's serious. Why is the audience laughing? I want to ask you, why do so many people get on Hammer? I mean, the man sold 10 million records.
I'm not getting on Hammer, and I'm not going to say he did sell 10 million records, but crack fiends bought 10 million rocks. That don't mean crack is good. That don't mean nothing. Selling records don't mean nothing. The reason, I'm down with him because he's a brother and he's making his mail. But, however, he's diluting rap. You know what I'm saying? He's playing that Sambo role, and the reason everybody's buying his record is because he's no threat, and everybody want to see Sambo dance.
Well, we obviously have some strong feelings here.
Yo, YouTube, what up? It's your homie Gab. I'm in the building, and this is Machiavelli Media. Everybody and their mama is hitting me up. Gab, did you see Tupac and Raw Fusion on that early 1990s hip-hop show? And Tupac dissed MC Hammer and What do you feel about it? How do I feel about it? Pac told no lies. That's how I feel about it. It was all true, and it was all good. It's no secret. Where you been at the last 30 years? You didn't witness the rise and fall of MC Hammer? You didn't see Hammer at first? People loved it. And then when they realized there was no substance to it, they trashed Hammer. This ain't a knock against Hammer. Hammer did his job. I never heard Hammer say he was a great lyricist. Hammer came in as a dancer, and he danced his ass on the way out. Let's be real. Tupac has always said whatever was on his mind. You can ask Michael Jordan. You can ask Eddie Murphy. You can ask Spike Lee. You can ask Quincy Jones. You can ask Puffy. You can ask Biggie. You can ask Snoop Dogg. Pac never bit his tongue. He never compromised. You know, a lot of people want to reference to the fact when the lady asked Pac, well, Hammer sold 10 million records. And he said, well, crackheads buy crack. Do it mean it's good? And they think that was the biggest insult. No. Even when Tupac called Hammer Sambo, that wasn't the biggest diss in this whole interview. To me, the biggest diss was when Pac said Hammer was non-threatening. It's a certain segment of this population that controls the media. And whenever they see a black dude, they want to make sure he's not angry. You see a lot of smiling black faces, and you see a lot of dancing going on. He's happy. He's just having a good old time. Non-threatening. I never heard Hammer in the early 90s take no stance on anything political. I don't even remember Hammer having an opinion Let's be real. Later on, he told the ghetto youth to pray. He did say you got to pray to make it today. And that's true. We need some prayer. We always have and always will. But he never took a hard stance. Now keep in mind, this is before Hammer came to death row, which I'm sure was Suge out there anyway, or before Tupac was writing raps for him. And I even believe that at some point in Tupac's life, he had a lot of respect for MC Hammer because he did live in Oakland and Hammer was representing Oakland. But once the luster wore off MC Hammer, and you got to break him down and take a look at the bad roots of his work, I think a lot of people lost respect for what it was MC Hammer was doing. Hammer fed a lot of people. But for his substance, he brought absolutely nothing to the table. He brought opportunity because he gave a lot of jobs to a lot of, ghetto residents. But his music brought absolutely nothing to the culture except having a good time. And you got to understand, the early 1990s was woke. That was the real woke. Real political. You had Chuck D. You had KRS-One. You had Rakim. You had people that was going to make you think. And of course you had Tupac Shakur. You had NWA. Throwing up the double birds to the boys in blue. And then you got this guy with parachute pants, patent leather shoes, a Jerry curl finger wave with his sides shaved bald, dancing across the screen. And he trumped everything else. Let's not front. I remember when Hammer was number one. Yeah, he trumped all of that. But see, that wasn't by accident. You got the people being hostile and upset. Not willing to take what's going on no more. And you put out the guy that's doing his best impersonation of Boo Boo the Fool. Dancing and smiling and grinning and putting on the show. So if you're asking me my opinion, what do I think about Tupac calling out MC Hammer at this point in time in his life? I think Pac was being real. He was being real and he told no lies. You can't argue with the truth. What you want me to say? He was wrong for what he said about Hammer? Do you think he was wrong for what he said about Hammer? Or was Hammer Samboing? He got paid, but money can't buy you respect. Ain't that strange? You could buy anything in the world, but you can't buy respect. People could act like they respect you. They just want something from you. But once they can't get what they want from you, do they still really respect you? How did Hammer run through all of that money and nobody was able to put him back on top? Damn. Anyway, I hope you guys like this video. Don't forget to sub to the channel. This is Machiavelli Media. Turn on them post notifications so you'll be the first ones to get it when I drop that shit. Anyway, I'm your homie Gab. It's been a pleasure as always. I'm signing off. I'm about to hit y'all with the peace.